Welcome to Awakening You channel. We hope you found something here that sparked your interest and assists you in your awakening journey. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Greetings and salutations, my beautiful beings of light. It is a glorious moment, and now is it not? Meeting again to share the wondrous love of the Creator is always so invigorating for this messenger. This opportunity to share with you is so unique. You are truly such brilliant beings. Close your eyes and allow yourselves to receive the Creator's very special love wash that this messenger always brings to those reading the messages each month. Visualize it as a warm, soft pink mini vortex of energy swirling around your physical form from head to toe, then radiating outward. The wave whirls and whirls, realigning all of your stressed energy layers, wrapping you in a fuzzy pink wave of intense love. Just allow it to linger as long as it is desired. Your guardian angels and guides are circled around you, mirroring back that love energy as it fans out into the area where you are reading. This allows the energy to stay concentrated around you as long as you want it there. It is like a cosmic cyber hug for those that enjoy the monthly messages. You are so dearly loved. An interesting thing that you might not have thought about or tried. Anytime during your day you can bring back this cosmic cyber hug simply by pulling it back into your awareness. The mere awareness will allow it to flood right on back in, bathing you once again with the Creator's love. So you see, you can always recreate joyful moments in the same way that you create those that are unpleasant and unsettling. The stresses of the physical earth game you are playing are taking their toll upon your physical forms. It is time to pamper yourselves and remind yourselves that you are here to experience joy, not the pain that keeps popping up. Working yourselves to death is not joy. You say, but it requires the work to meet the needs. Stop for a moment and remember, does it? The answer might come to you then that the ego's needs and constant incessant wants are not the same as what is really required to sustain you. A reminder that there is joy all around you. How many of you take a break during the day and just go outside and allow a breath of fresh air to re-energize you? How many just stop and allow their eyes to close for just a moment to center and balance within themselves within their busy work day? It is time to tell you to be still. Go within multiple times a day for just a moment or two, which is all that is required to help you maintain your balance. It is the out of balance that allows the stress to enter your energy fields. It is so simple. Be still with the intent to balance and harmonize your essence. Close your eyes and just for the physical effect, place both of your hands on your solar plexus. Breathe deeply in and out for just 9 to 11 breaths and you will feel so much more centered. To feel even more connected, visualize your breath creating a circular motion between yourself and the Creator. Picture your intake breath coming directly from the Creator and your outtake breath returning to the Creator. Just allow this circular motion for just as little as 9 to 11 breaths. You are now centered, balanced, and synchronized with the Creator and the universe. Your harmony and balance are so very much needed during these moments and now. You do not realize that you are so powerful that your emotions, moods, and health all affect the one that includes the weather, my beloveds. Surprised? Sunspots, climate changes, severe storms, all are created by the mass consciousness of humanity, my beautiful beings of grace. Ask yourselves, where does all of that hatred, anger, and emotional upheaval go? It is all dark energy that builds and builds. It can be dissipated and requalified by all the wonderful light workers reading these messages. You have your jobs cut out for you. You do make a difference, my divine warriors of light, but you must take care of yourselves first so that you will be clear enough to help with the larger Earth mission of clearing mass consciousness. There are so many arenas that need your work, my beautiful beings of light. The light worker will never not have a project. There is no spiritual unemployment, as a bit of cosmic humor. Smile. Taking care of your own emotional and anger baggage will clear your energy fields and provide a way for positive change within this earth game. When you are clear, you then can assist in the clearing of mass consciousness. This messenger would like to take you on a meditative journey. With your permission, this messenger will join you and your invited guests. Find a quiet spot where you will not be disturbed for a while. You may either sit or lie down, whichever is more comfortable for you. Cover your physical self with a light blanket if you chill easily. You want no distractions during your meditations, so always make sure the physical vessel is comfortable. Invite in at this moment all that you would have join you on this adventure. In your imagination, ask through prayer for the Creator to send you down a protective ray of white light by saying, "My Creator, I ask for a protective ray of white light to enfold me and lift me up so that I may experience the very highest of vibrations during this journey into my most inner depths of understanding and being. I am protecting myself from anything that is not for my highest good on this journey. I thank you, my Creator, for assisting me by sending this ray that is now coming down through the corner of the area where I am meditating. It is entering into this physical form, permeating all that is within this beingness presence. The Creator has gifted you with an iridescent white ray plus a clear iridescent ray tinged with gold for this journey. These are entering into your body through the soles of your feet and moving up through your physical vessel, permeating throughout all of your energy fields into all corners of the area that you are in, then exiting through your crown chakra. The rays are returning to the Creator and cycling back down through you again and back to the Creator in a circular motion. You are forming a figure 8 with your breathing. The top loop of the 8 goes over your head and the bottom loop goes under your feet. The middle of the 8 is your waistline. It is forming the sign of infinity and it rhythmically continuing over and over again with each in breathe and out breathe. You are now divinely protected and nothing can even communicate with you that is not for your highest good without your permission at this moment. If it helps you to visualize by identifying your ego with a symbol or object, please do so. Direct your ego self to perch on your left shoulder. Instruct your ego self that it is to only be an observer on this journey. Breathe in deeply, my divine light beings, and feel the lighter, relaxed feelings of being divinely guided into this meditation. Breathe in deeply and know that you are breathing to the pulse of the Creator. Listen to the Creator's spiritual heartbeat and feel the love that courses through you each time you think about this moment. Breathe in deeply, allowing and seeing within your imagination your guardian angels join you and take your etheric hand to guide you into your spiritual heart chakra. At this time, invite in all the spiritual guests that you would enjoy having accompany you on this journey. Your guardian angels, spirit guides and special invited guests are now within your spiritual heart chakra, and as you locate and turn the doorknob of the golden door that says "To my highest guidance within," you cross over the threshold. You find yourself in a white marble corridor. In the distance you hear a humming noise. You turn and cannot distinguish where the sound is emanating from. Your angels tell you to look through the window that has just materialized before your eyes. You look and you see a huge red hummingbird hovering just above the pavement of what appears to be a small airport. The window now changes into a door and you turn the knob and walk out onto the pavement in front of you. Your angels tell you that the hummingbird's name is Bob. You walk towards the landing strip where Bob is waiting. You walk up to Bob. Bob turns and greets you. "Welcome, welcome, welcome. Allow me to take you on a little flying trip today." You accept Bob's invitation. The angels tell you that you will ride on Bob's back for this flying adventure. You see a small saddle and place your foot in the stirrup hanging down from Bob's side and climb onto the saddle. You no sooner place your bottom into the saddle seat than Bob takes off with a flash. You can't believe it, the sheer speed that Bob's going just amazes you. You had no idea that a hummingbird could go so fast. You remember for some reason be still, you close your eyes for a moment to balance and center. You feel the breeze from Bob's wings against your face and the breeze is whispering "I love you" into your ears. This wonderful love wash just comes over you and it makes you feel all tingly. When you open your eyes they are moist with tears of joy from the intense feeling of being loved. It has been a long time, you tell yourself, as you remember, what love felt like before incarnating on the earth plane. You look down and notice all the clouds below. You see ahead of you a crystal palace sparkling on the horizon. Your angels tell you that this is your crystal palace. Bob finds a spot in the Garden of Serenity and lands. You hop up thanking Bob for the wonderful flight. Bob tells you that he will be waiting on you when you are ready to return. Your angels are urging you to follow the path that is in front of you. A white unicorn wanders up and asks you to follow it up the path. You are a little startled, but hey, you just were riding on a hummingbird's back. You notice that the unicorn's horn is gold, just the way the many artists have painted it. The unicorn, however, is more beautiful in person than any picture that you have ever seen. You ask if you may stroke its mane. The unicorn comes closer and welcomes your strokes and pets. The unicorn's hair is like touching silk. So smooth and fine. You stop petting and the unicorn nudges you for more. You smile and thank the unicorn for allowing you to love it. The unicorn moves away and the two of you walk together up the path to your crystal palace. In the back of your mind you are telling yourself that this seems so familiar. Your angels tell you that you've come here often when you are asleep. You see the golden door with your name and remember that the columns on either side of the door have all of your names that you have ever gone by since your birth into existence. You stop for a moment and see if today you can read any of the names that are inscribed there. One or two seem legible, but you realize that this is not about your past and walk up to the golden door, open it, then step inside. The memory floods back of dancing with the colored dots on the floor from the refracted light coming through the crystal. You smile and let the wonderful colors know how much you appreciate them. You step in each circle of color on your way down the hall. You just love to feel the differences that each color holds for you. You find you have finally reached the main palace room and begin glancing around at all the doors circling this room. Each has a nameplate and purpose. You look down the hall and remember that last time you were there you saw construction going on. You shake your head and see that the construction of that area is finished, but new construction is happening further down the way. Your angels remind you that you are always under construction. They also remind you that this crystal palace is you. The Creator's door is ajar a little today, but the angels tell you that you will not be visiting there first. You are being guided out to the enclosed solarium pool area. The rainbow mist is hovering above the water surface. It looks so inviting. You take off your sandals and step into the pool. You instantly feel at peace and very tranquil. Your angels tell you that the archangels have been energizing the water in anticipation of your arrival. You just stand there a moment and again the words "be still" pop into your awareness and you close your eyes. You feel the waves of love coming over you again, and this time the tears of love and joy just start cascading down your cheeks. It feels so very good to be loved this much. You open your eyes and see all the archangels surrounding the pool, beaming the energy into the waters just for you. Off in the distance, coming closer and closer, you see an image of brilliant light. It is approaching you. You recognize this as the Christ consciousness. The Christ consciousness enters the water with you and you feel the water change dramatically as the waters are being charged with such a power presence. The Christ consciousness takes your hand and places 3 pebbles of rose quartz into your palm. It relays to you that these energized pieces of rose quartz are to be with you at all times. When you feel stressed, you are to take the pebbles out and rub them between your fingers and palm as you remember the words "be still." The Christ consciousness tells you that they will remind you that you are never alone and there is always help if one asks for it. It reminds you that your own inner peace is a necessity for you to be able to help another. You see the stones glowing in your palms and thank the Christ consciousness for this beautiful gift. The Christ consciousness leans forward and kisses your forehead and then turns and begins walking away from you. The area of the kiss on your forehead is glowing. You feel so energized and deeply loved and cherished. You are so grateful for the 3 pebbles that you have been gifted with. You sense it is time to step out of the pool. Your angels hand you a towel to dry your feet, but you look down and there is no water on them. You smile. You show the angels what you were given and they each nod and smile. The angels lead you back into the great room and tell you now is the time for you to stop by and visit with the Creator before you return. You walk up to the door and finish opening it. The Creator greets you. There you are, my child, it is time we danced again, do you not think so? All of a sudden you hear music that is known to you. The Creator reminds you that this is your song, it was created just for you the day you were breathed into the universe. The Creator's essence takes your hand and begins guiding and whirling you onto the dance floor in a beautiful slow gentle waltz. You feel the Creator's essence enfold you completely, kind of like being buttoned up in someone else's overcoat with them still inside. It feels so natural, so as it should be. You follow the steps perfectly and never falter once. The Creator laughs as it reads your thoughts. My child, you are perfection, that it the way you were created to be and always are. There will never be any missteps here, you are following the lead of your Creator. As you turn and dip moving around the dance floor to your very own unique music, the peace and tranquility overpower you. You feel only love and joy. Your mind realizes that nothing else matters except right at this moment, and that love is all there is. There are no worries or needs or anything lacking, you feel complete and whole in perfect harmony and balance with the Creator and all the universe. You are one. The music is finished and you find that you want to continue waltzing, never to stop again. The Creator reminds you that you promised to help and must return to do what you volunteered and stood in line for so very long ago, before your tiny spark incarnated into the earth plane. Your mission is at hand, my child, you have work to finish before your final return to this Creator's heart. Your higher self, my child, as you remember, resides here always. Your physical essence is that tiny spark that is part of your higher self and is all that is playing in the physical earth game. You are loved more than any earth plane language can express. You step out of the Creator's final embrace and sadly walk out of the room, closing the door behind you. You continue down the hall, encountering the colored light dots on the floor one more time. You step into each one, and as you do, your mood elevates to that of joy once again. You walk back out into the garden and find the unicorn awaiting your return. You touch its mane and stroke its ears as you again walk together back up the path. You see Bob waiting on you as well. Bob asks how your visit was and you describe all the wonderful things and feelings that you rediscovered. You show Bob the glowing rose quartz pebbles and tell Bob how you danced and danced with the Creator to your very own music. You walk around and put your foot into the stirrup on Bob's saddle and climb back up for your ride back. As Bob takes off, all the events continue to cycle in your awareness. They felt so good, and you remember that this was the way you felt before becoming a physical form. You think to yourself how much you would prefer to stay, but realize that you do have work to do. As you ride back, your angels remind you that you may return to this place as often as you like. You have remembered the way, and that is all you need. Bob lands and you thank Bob for the flight. You walk back through the door, which converts back to a window, then a wall. You find as you turn your head from side to side that you are back in the white marble corridor. Your angels lead back across the golden door threshold into your spiritual heart chakra and direct you back into your physical form. You will be allowed to keep this remembrance upon opening your eyes. Wiggle your fingers and toes and then go about your day, remembering to be still and allow the love to wash over you. Beloveds, you are blessed beyond words and loved beyond measure, more than any earth plane language can ever express. I am Archangel Michael, the Creator's messenger of love, joy, wisdom, light, peace, and grace.